My friends, in today's video, we are recreating my skincare routine on a $75 budget. Okay, let me make sure to set the stage a little bit for today's video. So first of all, I am somebody who has a very difficult skin type. I deal with dry skin, and I've also had pretty bad acne that I've been dealing with for, I guess, about a decade at this point. I got through my entire teens with pretty much no pimples. I don't know what happened in my 20s, but oh my goodness, it was rough. I don't have a ton of pictures. I'll dig up something to prove it because I'm not really showing my skin in today's video due to the current state of Halloween coming up. Can you tell my makeup is candy corn themed? Do you see it? Do you see it? I think my most unpopular opinion out of everything might be that I actually like candy corn. Anyway, acne. I've come a really long way, and as a beauty hobbyist, I have spent a lot of money. It's kind of funny. I feel like I sort of left this out if you watched my video last week on skincare you don't need. I did kind of leave the hobbyists out because I think we're a small percentage of the population. You know, when you really get into this niche, it feels like, oh, we're all out here spending $1,000 a year on be it makeup or skincare products. But I think it's actually a small fraction of the population, and yet there's a lot of people who are looking to do things like protect their skin from the sun, reduce acne, because again, I stress, sometimes people say things like, oh, well, you know, just stop being so vain. Acne is really painful. Imagine having 24 open wounds on your face. That's what it's like to have severe acne. I would know. This is all to tell you I have come such a long way. Such an astronomically long way. And I think what surprises me by far the most is that it's really not because of expensive Sephora products, it's really because of affordable drugstore products. Affordable as a relative term, I do suspect that some people will say, okay, $75, can you maybe make it $30? We could do a less expensive routine for somebody who doesn't deal with, in particular, bad acne, but again, I'm just recreating my own routine because I can tell you firsthand that this worked for me. Now again, keep in mind, everybody's skin is different. This is what worked for me. I am going to be talking about quite a few science-backed approaches to skincare, but at the end of the day, you know, the best thing is always to see a dermatologist, especially if you do deal with very severe acne. However, I'm doing my best today to hopefully give some ideas, I think. I think the goal in this video isn't for you to run out and buy this exact routine, but rather to observe it and see why I'm choosing these products, how I'm keeping my budget low, just an explanation of how I believe you can make a nice routine for not too much money. A few more notes before we get into it. So you all know me, you know that pretty much my favorite places to shop are Ulta and Asian beauty retailers, but I realized we really need to do all of this shopping to stay on a budget all in one place. Because otherwise we might have to pay for shipping at different retailers, which would really cut into what we can actually purchase, right? So I've decided, much to my own surprise, we are going to do this on the Target website. I tried to do this on the Ulta website, but ultimately it is actually Target who wins for just the best overall ability to add both our acne fighting ingredients and products as well as our calming products, which is so important in creating an effective and gentle routine. I'm also not going to be logged into Target. Just ignore the address on here, which is wrong. If you are a Target shopper, I'm sure you probably know about Target Circle. There are deals that you can get. We're just going to be shopping without deals, which is not really how I shop, but hopefully this can help to keep the budget even lower. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My strategy here is to start with my number one must-have product, which is, of course, the La Roche-Posay Adapalene. We'll click this product so I can actually read its full name. The La Roche-Posay Unscented Effaclar Adapalene Topical Retinoid Oil-Free Acne Treatment. And it is a retinoid. That is a family of ingredients that includes retinol. The difference with adapalene is that it doesn't require any conversions. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I had a bit of a struggle with initially starting this because while this is such an effective acne treatment, it can feel drying to your skin. So what I ended up doing was the adapalene sandwich method. I also used it actually very infrequently to start out with. But at this point, I actually am up to every other night usage, and I still do the sandwich method with it. So we're going to make a routine that also takes that into consideration. Now, there is one other product that has been game-changing for my acne-prone skin. This is specifically my acne products we're shopping for first here, and that is none other than the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser with 4% benzoyl peroxide. $13.69 here. Fantastic. I think what's so funny about starting this routine with my top two holy grail products is that I really shouldn't like these products, or at least that's what I thought in my own head when I first started them. Typically, benzoyl peroxide, oh my gosh, I hate it as a leave-on ingredient. Hate it, still do. But it turns out that in a cleanser, especially a cream cleanser, that's the category that's typically made for dry skin, it's just so gentle, and yet it works for me. My skin really started clearing up after I started using this product, and I've just never dropped it. I know that some people are hesitant about benzoyl peroxide. I'm not gonna really get into that. I think it's a great ingredient, but I'm also going to add that if you are concerned about it, in particular acting as a pro-oxidant ingredient, in a cleanser, it's going to be far more gentle. In fact, I'll reiterate that if you're ever struggling with an ingredient, you may want to give it a try in a cleanser because it's simply not on your skin for that long. And yet, you may still see the benefits. Okay, so we have 2 items in our cart right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at what our current total is. Almost $45. Again, this is the part that I just personally can't compromise on, or I will deal with more intense acne. And by the way, I mean this in every aspect. This is what I would prefer to use over any acne care at Sephora, at Nordstrom. These are my acne products. We don't have a whole lot of wiggle room at this point, but I think we can make a nice routine. We are going to have to add in a sunscreen because I'm sure you all know what is the point of having a skincare routine if you don't add sunscreen. And because we are not shopping on our Asian beauty retailers, we are going to have to go with mineral sunscreen. In all fairness, I am actually very happy to include this into a routine where I'm saying that it's for acne because the ingredients that are used in mineral sunscreens, in particular zinc oxide, actually may have benefits for people who deal with acne. This Pipette Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50, fragrance-free, $12 for 4 ounces. I think this is going to be our best bet on a budget, so we are going to go ahead and add that one to cart. We don't have a lot of wiggle room, but we also don't need too much else at this point. In all truth, I think we really only need to worry about moisturizing and calming our skin. So I am going to go with a very beloved option for me. Let me add set to this search. There it is. There's exactly what I'm looking for. The e.l.f. Hemp Skincare Travel Kit. This is ultimately why we're shopping on Target. I was so shocked and disappointed to find out that this is no longer carried on the Ulta website. I fully believe that this is the best line that e.l.f. Cosmetics has ever come out with. It is a fantastic fragrance-free line that emphasizes hemp oil, not to be confused with CBD, but just hemp oil. And this kit, for $15, is such a fantastic selection. Let me explain how this is going to really round out our routine, give us some flexibility, just fill in all the gaps from an otherwise almost too simple and too harsh routine. So of course you're going to want to have some kind of a moisturizer, and in this kit we get a half-ounce size of the Happy Hydration Cream, which is very similar to Holy Hydration except it swaps in hemp oil. This is the half-ounce size. That is a great size. You could use this either in the morning or at night. And moisturizer is one of the 3 must-haves in your routine because you want to make sure that you are preventing water loss from your skin through the day. Now this kit also comes with a 1/2 ounce of the Puff Puff Primer, and while you might look at this and think, oh, that's a makeup product, Alice, it's not really for skincare, this is a moisturizing primer. You don't necessarily need to put makeup on top of this. You can just use it as a moisturizer. And in fact, I find that some of these priming moisturizers are a little bit more heavy. So that could be great for either in the morning or at night. If we're going to be doing our adapalene sandwich method, that could be wonderful as our final step. And then we also have the All the Feels facial oil. I love that there is an oil in here. It is a 1/2 ounce, half the full size. And what this is going to give you is more, again, flexibility. So what you can do with this is you can either apply it to your skin directly, just put some into your fingertips, pat it into your skin, or what I actually do more often these days, just to simplify my routine, I'll put a little bit of moisturizer into the palm of my hand and then drop a little bit of oil into that. This is great for dry skin because oils give you emollient benefits. They kind of help to sink into any cracks in your dry skin, which again I deal with dryness, and that helps with softening your skin. It also helps with nourishing your skin due to that fatty acid content within that oil. So we could mix that into the Happy Hydration or into the primer and just get a little bit more from one product application. 2 products, but 1 step, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully. And then check this out. This kit also comes with a full size of the Calm Balm. I don't know what's happened with e.l.f. lately. Maybe it's just inflation, but their more recent acne fighting set just does not compare to this. It just doesn't. It's teeny little sample sizes. We talked about that on this channel. Whereas this is what e.l.f. is truly capable of. It's such an incredible set. We have spent a total of $71.68 and we have 4 items in our cart. But I'm going to tell you what, we have a full routine here. Sort of. I will acknowledge that if you're somebody who wears makeup, you are probably going to want to also add in some kind of a makeup remover. I would recommend, sorry to push you over to the Ulta website, but I would recommend the Good Molecules Cleansing Balm. However, if you don't wear makeup, this is everything you need. So let's go ahead and see what this under $72 routine actually gets us in the end. I made a little budget visual for you all to see. So in the mornings, I do want to say you can wash your face twice a day with the CeraVe. I would say it's gentle enough, but I'm also going to say some people may find that you don't need to wash twice a day. I am one of those people. While I might prefer to use something like a micellar water or a gentle cleanser, it is actually okay to not cleanse your face twice a day for some people. Again, some people do need to. This is that, variability in different skin types that I was talking about earlier. But then what is important after that always is to make sure you moisturize. And you can either use the primer or you can use the Happy Hydration Cream here. And of course, we're going to finish up our morning routine with our sunscreen product. Then in the evenings, we are going to use the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. We are going to do that sandwich method of the adapalene, which is, again, some type of a light moisturizer. Let that sit on your skin for a few moments. Few minutes, actually. Follow with the adapalene, and then, again, wait a few more minutes. I would say I probably wait about 5 to 10 minutes. And then finish by mixing our oil together with our moisturizer. Done. I went ahead and put the lip balm in the as needed category. You can feel free to use that multiple times through the day or just before bed. Anyway, we have a simple routine here, a straightforward routine here, but this is one where I feel that this would actually help me in keeping my skin clear. Both clear and hydrated. So I'm very happy with it. Again, this video is all just for fun. This is all just me recreating my routine. So feel free to let me know your thoughts. Do you like this routine? What would you change about this routine? Feel free to leave all of those thoughts in the comment section below. But that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all are having a fantastic fall. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video. And I will see you all next time.